Although I'm only 22, I think I understand the purpose of being alone. I used to think being alone was like some sort of punishment, tormented for whatever reason my mind could conjure up. But really, at least in my eyes, being alone is a gift not many people are prepared to receive. I spend a lot of time alone, not that I want to be, but I'm choosing to be. I realize for what it is that I want in my life, the things I imagine achieving, I can't do it with a bunch of distractions. Now, I do love all of my people, my friends and my family, but I also know that in life there are moments where it just needs to be you. And I've always struggled with this aspect of my life. For some reason, it's a real difficulty for me to put myself first. I've always been the helping hand, always been the guy to call for help, always been the one to listen. I just don't see myself as a selfless person. It's just super hard for me because I've never really been the person to ask for help or, you know, I've never really called on anybody to help me with a certain situation. I've always been that type of guy to take matters into his own hands, and I'll figure out a way to get it done regardless of the situation. But I know that in some moments I need to learn how to ask for help when I need it. I know for me specifically, an aspect that I could work on when it comes to, asking for help or having the courage to ask for help is a lot of my mental issues. Um, I'm still dealing with a lot of trauma and just a bunch of extra shit that people really don't care about. Personally, I don't even like the fact that I'm even talking about it, but I'm talking about it here because I want you guys to understand. But in the aspect of asking for help and in regards to my mental health, I'm still dealing with a lot of trauma from my upbringing when it came to just life in general, uh, relationships, both like real relationships like with exes and then like my relationship with like my family. There's still certain things that I'm still trying to heal from. A lot of it is self-inflicted, but I don't know how to ask for help in that aspect because like I said, it was self-inflicted. I'm the one who created the problem, and for some reason in my mind, when I'm the one that's responsible for creating a problem, I feel like it's my responsibility to fix it. Now, is that the proper way of thinking? I guess you can argue that it's not. You can argue that it is. Either way, I don't really care because how I choose to process it, how I choose to handle things, that's just the way I am. That's who I am. And I can't really change that aspect of myself. when I'm in here training, this is more like my time to actually figure things out, you know? For some reason, like when I walk into this building or walk into any gym really, and I see the weights, like I can put myself in a better headspace to think. And as I'm working out, like I'm solving all these internal problems that I have within myself about myself while I'm working out. Because for like maybe I don't know, when people ask me like how am I so strong and everything like that, I don't really see myself as a strong guy. I feel like in terms of like physical strength, I'm no different from the average 22-year-old like gym rat. But the way I see it, it's more like I can equate like my life's problems with the weights that I use. So like a lot of the heavy weights that you see, that's kind of like me trying to equate the weights to what's bothering me at the moment. And you know, every completed rep that's one more chip off my shoulder, if that makes sense. Like the heavy weights are my stress, and each set that I, you know, go through, that's my chance to, you know, really figure this shit out and collect my thoughts and collect like everything about myself to attack this problem. And the moments where I fail, it's just I'm not ready yet, or maybe I am ready. It's just I just need a spot, or you know, this is the moment where I should ask for help. Like I try to equate real life situations with my other real life situations, and that's just kind of like how I choose to cope with things. I don't even know if that makes any sense, but that's just what I do. Every day I'm working on myself, you know, I'm trying to figure out a way to get everything done and everything like that. But as I think about it, you know, the one thing that really brought me the most amount of peace was competing and, you know, going through preps. For some, like, I don't know, I love that challenge to push my body to that level where I can show it off to the world and actually be proud and everything like that. I don't know what it was about that. It just brought me so much peace. Even with all the issues that I was going through within my preps, I still found a way to enjoy it. And I remember at my last show, I left everything out there, like all my stress and all of my problems and everything that happened in the past years. I left it all out there. And now that I'm in a better position in my life and with myself, like as a person, I feel the stage calling back out to me, and I just feel like this desire to step back on stage and actually pursue this dream that I've been having since I was fucking 13 or 14, just after seeing my dad go through his like whole gym transformation and watching him be able to have the strength to help my mom when she couldn't help herself and everything like that from being sick. Like, to just be able to see that and feel that and actually experience that, like, I miss it so much, and I'm beyond excited to get back to it. My next show is going to be sometime later this year, and I'm beyond excited to actually step back on stage with a whole new character and whole new person altogether. There's nothing better than, being on that stage and looking out to the crowd and seeing your mom, smiling, and all your family and your friends, they're all smiling and cheering for something that you created yourself. And man, that feeling, I don't think I'll ever get tired of that feeling. I write about it all the time. It's just one of those things that you'll never be able to forget. And in a way, I think I'm addicted to it. Because of that addiction, I think that's why I choose to show up as consistently as I do. Not only for the sake of bodybuilding, the sake of my own bodybuilding career and all that. It's just, certain things you take a step back and you really look at the bigger picture. To me, I'm just a kid chasing my dreams. But to you guys, from what I've been told, for people to see me as an inspiration, as an admiration, someone to look up to, someone to learn from, someone to be there, to be that person for almost 500,000 people, it's a pretty intense feeling. It's not one of those things that you can just it's not like seeing your favorite celebrity out in the street, holy shit, there's so-and-so. I receive genuine care and love from you guys when I meet you, and it I don't know, it just feels so different. I don't know. I don't know. It really puts me at a loss of words when, I'm making these videos and I'm reading the comments that you guys leave me and the messages that you guys leave me. And it's just wow. Wow. People really love me. And I've never really felt that before. Outside of my family and everything like that, I've never felt love like this. And it's just one of those things that that damn near brings you to tears every time you think about it, because to go from just being a little military kid that was just trying to play basketball, turning into a bodybuilder or an aspiring bodybuilder with an influence on the younger generation, a positive one at that, I don't think you could ever replace that with anything. They're over here. That's fine though.
How many was that? I was focused.
I was focused. My parents had always taught me to be my authentic self, and I try to translate that into my social media, and I honestly receive some of the best feedback ever. I have a genuine community, a genuine following of people that I don't see as fans, I just see as a bunch of friends, because it's just y'all are so cool. You guys just wow. And I think because of you guys and my own will to be successful, those go hand in hand with each other and push me to the point where I'll have moments where I don't want to post anymore, and I've even had moments where it's I don't even want to be a bodybuilder anymore. I don't even want to train anymore. And there were plenty of nights where I just be up reading your guys' comments, and you guys say some of the nicest things to me, and I read your messages, and it's just I didn't know I had an impact like that. So now that I know, well, I have known for a few months now, but now that I've really gave a real true thought to it, now that I know all of this is going on, it just makes me want to be better. Normally people will meet their significant other and they'll say like their significant other makes them like better. But for me, it's like, how can I put this? You guys showed me that I didn't need a significant other in order to be better. Like, with the support that you guys gave me when it came to my videos and like my posts and everything like that, it made me realize like, as long as I stay true to myself and do the things necessary to be successful, like I'll receive that love, I'll receive that respect in time. And a lot of people don't know this, but I've been posting since I was 19. Bro, I'm 22 now. So it's been 3 years. It took me 3 years to get to this point. 3 years to amass the following that I have now. 3 years to create a community that is actually down to earth. I don't know what the next 3 years are gonna do. But what I do know is with the time that I have been given, I'm going to give my all when it comes to this content stuff and like bodybuilding, my career, my life, everything to be better, because I know that I have people supporting me. I have people holding me up. I have people that are there. You guys are a solid foundation for me. And with that, I never want to be the reason why a foundation falls down. So you guys push me to get even better, to put out even better content, to put out some of the best things I've ever created in my life, and really go down this like creative like rabbit hole just so I can continue to show up for you guys. And you know, a lot of people have this like common misconception about like gym influencers. I've never really seen myself as a gym influencer. I just thought of myself as just a regular guy. You know, I just work out, I like cars, I like this, that, and the third. I just thought I was just the average dude. But you guys have shown me like I'm way more than that. And I think that's one thing that I was missing in my life, was the realization that I'm more. And I honestly couldn't be more thankful to you guys for that. Like, the other night I was crying because of this, because like, I don't know, I'll read what you guys say and it just clicks. Like, especially when it comes to my content. Like, when you guys tell me that, oh, you can get to 1 million followers, or you can get to, you know, work with all these different brands, you can work with all these different people, like you have the potential to do that. When you guys tell me that, it makes me feel like I actually can. And it honestly is surprising, because you would think like, I don't know, the way that I present myself online, you would think that I'd already know this, but to tell you the truth, no, I didn't know. Like, I don't know.
I thought I had something to say.
I was right. It did feel like 1 million pounds. There's a lot of people in here. This whole next chapter of my posting is just gonna be me showing you guys the real me and who it is that I really am, who it is that I'm trying to be, who I aspire to be. I just want to show you guys the truth. I want to show you guys like what really goes into this lifestyle that I have. I want to be able to show you guys like the good and the bad. I want to show you like the gifts and all the pains. Like I want to be able to do that because at the end, like, to be real with all of you, I believe that my purpose here on this earth is to help and provide assistance to the younger generation. I don't know. It just feels like that's what I'm meant to do. And I think that's why, like, I write the captions that I do. I'm as vulnerable as I am because I just know, I know what it's like to be growing up and to feel so alone when you have people surrounding you and you have, you know, a core support group, but yet you still feel so alone because you just have this certain level of thinking. You see the world in a certain way and you don't think that other people see it that way, and in return you feel lonely, you feel alone, you just feel isolated. And I just want to be able to share and provide the assistance for the younger generation to let them know that you're not alone. Like at some point you won't be alone, but in this moment you might be alone. For the next couple of years you might be alone, but that alone feeling doesn't last forever. At some point someone will catch on and you'll be presented with a person or people that'll have the same level of thinking, that can see life the way that you see life, that can give you the support, the necessary support that you need in order to be successful. Just not a whole bunch of compliments, but actual criticism. At some point you will meet these people, and I just want to be able to take the moment and, you know, be that person that is able to remind everyone that, you know, brighter days are coming. I don't know what I thought like this voiceover was about to be. At first it was starting off all professional and shit, but then like as I got to talking, I started to realize like I'd rather just tell you guys my real in-time thoughts rather than just, you know, reading off of a script that I wrote to make this sound more professional. I've always been authentic, I'll always be authentic, so I'll just continue to be authentic and give you an authentic voiceover. So everything that we just talked about is honestly what I think about on a day-to-day basis. But yeah, I would love to just keep dropping videos like this. This is very fun, actually. It's kind of like, I don't know, I'm watching the same clips that you guys are watching. It's kind of like a fucking play-by-play. We're watching film, but we're not talking about the fucking film. But anyways, I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep chasing after your dreams as I chase mine. As you guys cheer me on, I'll be cheering you on. I'm rooting for all of you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And remember, stay strong. And I love you guys.